Yeah.
George Kilpatrick, inspiration for the nation, celebrating people we feel good about. Larry Luttinger is the executive director of the CNY Jazz Arts Foundation. And we've got a couple of good things coming up this summer. We're here to learn all about that. Larry, we got some good stuff happening. What is going on and how are you doing?
Well, I am doing just great this time of week. I'm like a one-arm paper hanger. I'm wearing too many hats, juggling too many plates. I hope that explains my position these days.
There you
But
go.
it's a labor of love, and things are going really well. Thanks for asking, Jordan. Uh, the big news is that we're almost ready to publicly announce one of the biggest Jazz in the City public health outreach series that we've ever done.
And when is that going to happen?
Well, we're first of all, last year was our very biggest year because we had a seventh concert to showcase the new Syracuse Community Health Center, at the one that's at 930 South Salina Street. And of course that went well. And now after a delay, they opened as of last December. So we're still going to do a central showcase concert at the new health center in their parking lot behind their building and on their grounds, which is going to be set for for the future for the time being. But that said, we're going to go back to our model of 6 concerts a year, this year, a pair of concerts in June, a pair of concerts in July, a pair of concerts in August. And they're all Thursday nights from 6 to 9 in Syracuse City Parks and selected private locations. They're family events. They all feature youth and avocational talent that comes right from the urban neighborhoods as opening acts. And we have great regional groups and national acts to act as headliners. And it's all surrounded by a still growing, a very robust healthcare village of a wide family of health and human service agencies led by Syracuse Community Health, our title sponsor, as the biggest mobile public health face-to-face field research platform in all of Syracuse. I can't tell you how honored I am to be able to just organize all of this, and that this community, especially Syracuse Community Health, has chosen the arts as a centerpiece, as the draw to get these people in and do all this positive messaging, and actually provide screening and referrals and all kinds of great direct Narcan kits and training, all kinds of information and actual direct services at all of these events. It's a powerful platform, and I can't find another American city that does this.
We're really fortunate when we think about, because it seems like as a community, we're always looking at, well, what does this one do? What does that one do?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
the things that we actually do is amazing. And, from the work that you're doing with the Jazz in the City and Jazz Central to obviously Jazz Fest and all that stuff, we're really blessed in this community, and we don't even realize it.
Well, that's true. We have a lot of resources available to people that need shouting out. First of all, they need consolidating, and they need, what do you call it, a big tent approach. Jazz in the City is a big tent revolving around increasing quality of life for the citizens of the neighborhoods of Syracuse, New York. And that's what it's all about.
Larry, you have other things that happen throughout the year. You just announced this week a new series. What's going on?
Oh, well, in terms of what we're doing all summer, it's when I really stop and think about it, it's a little bit frightening because we're doing so much. But we're doing 6 days of free outdoor programming with Jazz in the City. We're doing 2 days of free programming in downtown, as we always do during Syracuse Arts Week in the Northeast Jazz and Wine Festival. This year, the dates are going to be July 26th and 27th.
26th and 27th, okay.
And we have 2 big established suburban outdoor dining series that are getting very, very popular on opposite ends of Onondaga County. every Tuesday night all summer out at Persimmons Restaurant in Timber Banks, which is in Baldwinsville on the Seneca River. We're providing a Tuesday night dining series called Jazz at Timber Banks. And there's no cover charge, and you just sit down, make reservations, sit down and enjoy the music. And Jazz at the Sherwood, which started in Skinny Atlas last summer, has expanded to every week all summer. They're at their request, and on Wednesday nights they're offering a prefix. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I was gonna let you do it.
I mean, pardon my French, man. Pardon my French. But and that's upscale dining. It's $55 a person, which you can spend at any restaurant in Syracuse for a total of 4-course meal. And we're putting some national groups and some great regional groups on the porch of what they call the Hannum House, which is next to the Sherwood Inn, which is where they do their seafood festival and their larger events. And there is outdoor umbrella table type dining furniture and a lot of candles set around, and it's an awful lot of fun. And that's from 6 to 8:30 every Wednesday. You go to cnyjazz.org and look at the entire lineup, and there's the phone number for reservations. So that's how we're covering the outer boroughs, as it were. We're a really urban-facing organization, as you know. So our big events are all in the city, downtown, and in urban neighborhoods.
And listen, Vicki would be totally upset if I didn't mention that we have the date secured for the Black History Month Cabaret, February 23rd, 2025. Just want to make sure that, because Vicki would be very upset if you did not mention that.
I just heard that a couple of days ago.
There you go.
It's definitely not even in the planning stages yet. But remember, everyone has to know it's always the last Sunday of the last full weekend in Black History Month.
Right.
And it will always be so, and it continues to grow.
Yeah, and it continues to grow, and it was fabulous this year, and it'll be fabulous next year. So save the date, y'all, February 23rd.
Yeah, please do.
It sells out every single year. Who are some of the artists that we can look forward to? You got quite a lineup this summer.
Okay, you ready? Everybody get their pencils out. Although this is going up on the website as we speak,
right?
And it'll all be publicly announced. This is a scoop, gang. This will all be publicly announced. Our press conference is going to be Wednesday, May 29th at the New Health Center. Mm-hmm. So starting on June 13th, we're going to Leavenworth Park. Over there next to the Five Sisters, gorgeous Victorian buildings there on Park Ave on the way out to Geddes, not too far from downtown. And we always have Atlas involved here, so there's going to be a big Atlas dance party. And the opening act is going to be that marvelous group of ladies that does line dancing for health, One Accord Line Dance. They're one of our major partners now as the opening act. Everybody's going to be invited to join the line dancing for the first hour. And then Atlas is going to do an amazing 2-hour show, June 13th. And then next we go to the Near West Side on June 20th, Thursday, June 20th, to that block of Oswego Street across from Skiddy Park. And we're bringing back our mainstay salsa group from the Albany area. They're the biggest hit around here whenever we bring them here. Alex Torres Isu Orquesta. A 13-piece salsa band, and our very own La Familia de la salsa dance group and school is going to be doing a demonstration and giving lessons for that. So that's going to be a blowout. We've been doing that. It's very close to La Liga. We've been doing that on the Near West Side for,
and you gave this whole description. Let's just say right in front of Blodgett School. Okay.
Yeah, right in front of Blodgett School.
There you go.
Good old Blodgett Academy, man. God bless them. And then we're going to do our centerpiece concert at Syracuse Community Health on South Salina. Mm-hmm. And we're bringing in a smooth jazz double bill that's real hot, Billboard #1 artist, headed by 2 bassists, Felicia Ray and Jacob Webb, have a great funk band and smooth jazz band that they're going to bring to Syracuse Community Health. And then the second July concert is going to be on the 18th at on the north side, our international district, where over 30 languages are spoken. And we're again going to have an opening act. Everyone knows them well, the Ghanaian Master Drummers Ensemble Adanfo. They're going to do music and dance for the first hour. And then to show the Pacific Rim face of jazz, the what they're calling the AAPI, Asian American and Pacific Islander face of the art form. We're bringing an international group from New York called the AAPI Jazz Collective to do a great swinging jazz concert that's going to be from 7 to 9 in Schiller Park. Then we move to August. Our pair of August concerts is our traditional Duncan Bright concert for 20 years now, the Black Lights behind Duncan Bright. There's always about 1,000 people that show up for that. It's just great to see them walk in with their lawn chairs from the surrounding neighborhoods and enjoy the Black Lights. And one accord dance, line dances is going to be there to open the show. And then we finish.
What's the date of that?
That's Thursday, August 8th.
Okay.
It's always been our first August concert. And then we finish this year, luckily, the way the calendar goes, before the state fair starts, on Thursday, August 15th. For the last couple of years, we've been using the lawn next to the pool at Thorndon Park on the east side of the park, the Westcott Nation side, to bring in a big closing act. And we've gone overboard this year. We have a smooth jazz double bill. And we're hoping for a huge turnout this year. The saxophonist named Art Sherrod Jr., paired with a smooth jazz trumpet player who's really hot named Lynn Roundtree. They're both really well-established names, and they're all perennial charters on the Billboard Smooth Jazz charts. And so they're going to be on the city's bandwagon, along with our great ethnic food vendors and that huge number of healthcare vendors, arts and crafts vendors, and food vendors, and also a lot of area community groups like Hughes Connections, Hope for Heather. NAACP does voter registration at all of these events.
Yeah, so they're usually there for every one of them.
They're always there. They're a great partner. And so I don't call these things concerts. They're really concert fairs, right? They're mini roving.
Yeah, because and then we've always since community health is going to be there, I always get my blood pressure checked.
Exactly.
I do all of that stuff, and they let you know, and if it's a little bit higher, or if there's a concern, usually AMR is there, and you can do a follow up with AMR if necessary. Which I've done, let's say, hey, and they're really particular. So this is not, how do I say it, Larry? This is not a drive-by. They are actually, right? They're actually concerned. They say, hey, that's reading a little high. Have you talked to your healthcare provider? I love getting these screenings, and I'm hoping once again that there's a little incentive. I don't know if you can talk about that yet.
Oh, sure, I can. Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Well, first of all, nobody forces you into the Syracuse Community Health tent that they have.
No.
But you're welcome to visit all of these places. And if you do want to go into the Syracuse Community Health tented area, their expert team of nurses and medical professionals put you through the paces. They interview you, give you body mass index, hypertension, ask you a series of questions. Do you have a personal physician? Would you like one? Do you know about this testing? Would you like a mammogram? Would you like to visit the new site? They show you all of their services and offer them all to you. They'll even find you a personal physician and schedule a next appointment for you. And you are incentivized after you go through that process by getting a New York a scratch off, a New York State lottery scratch off, and then you feel free to travel to the other vendors and to ask them about their services. They've got a lot of information on things to give away as well, and just in case you don't have the room in your pockets to bring all of their stuff home, we hand everybody a goodie bag with all of their information in it. And there's going to be some new stuff there that's going to be fun to check out too. Vera House will be back, first of all, for the second year. Let's Safe CNY is going to have a major presence, and they are going to be speech making from our stage. They're our stage sponsor this year, and also giving away a great little children's book that I can show you to all of the kids that go through.
Hold it
And
steady.
it's to be read with parents, and it's all about lead safety and awareness, how to spot it,
what's the name of the
how to,
book, Larry?
how to be tested. It's called Happy, Healthy, Lead-Free Me. I can't thank Lead Safe CNY, which is run out of the United Way now and funded largely in part by the Community Foundation and others, is going to have a major new presence there. And we have a host of other new healthcare and community service vendors as well. On Point for College is going to be there interviewing and explaining people about how that works and how their last money in to make college in Central New York free for those who need it a reality.
You're doing great work. And so,
Thanks,
as we call it, the Jazz in the City Concert Fair, is that what you call it?
Well, that's the vibe, right? I call, but the full name, it's a mouthful, the Jazz in the City Urban Outreach Public Health Concert Series.
All right.
It says it all.
There you go. And what's nice about this is you can go to, you could travel throughout the community, and every concert public health outreach series takes on the vibe of the neighborhood. So let's go back through quick without all the dressing on the salad. Let's go back to, so we have the dates are, just give me the dates and the parks.
You ready?
Yep.
June 13th, Leavenworth Park, Atlas. June 20th, Blodgett School in Skiddy Park, Alex Torres Isu Orquesta with La Familia de la Salsa. July 11th, Centerpiece Concert at the New Health Center with Felicia Ray and Jacob Webb's Double Bass Experience National Act. July 18th at Schiller International Concert with Peter Lynn and the AAPI Jazz Collective, opening act Adonfo Ensemble. August 8th, Blacklights with opening act One Accord Line Dance behind Duncan Bright. And our finale, August 15th, Thorndon Park Lawn next to the pool, Art Sherrod Jr. and Lynn Roundtree double bill with One Accord Line Dance, providing some exercise. There you go.
CNYjazz.org for more information about all of that. Jazz in the City coming up later on. You got the Suburban Series, Northeast Wine and Jazz Festival. There's a lot going on. And
we got the waterfront covered. Oh, and by the way, if you want to go directly to Jazz in the City, www.cnyjazzinthecity.org.
cnyjazzinthecity.org. So it's got its own little spot.
Its own
landing page. All right. Very good, my friend. Always good to see you. And
always fun.
Listen, Larry, it's a pleasure. We'll talk, and keep up the good work with the. Let me see if I can get this right. This is the Jazz in the City Urban Public Outreach Series. There you go.
Well, close enough.
Did I miss something? What did I miss?
No, Urban Outreach Public Health Concert Series.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so I threw a lot of other words in there. Urban Public Out. Wait, say it again.
Jazz in the City.
Jazz in the
That's
City.
all you need.
There you go. Inspiration for the nation. We can say that. Inspiration for the nation. Thank you.